CouncilFeb212012.
I'll second Councilor Russell's motion.
Second the motion. And you'd like them both at 850, is that part of the motion? No? Just refer them to the clerk's department, they'll be in part of the other budget when we deal with the rest of the budget, I guess.
Let's deal with committees that have to be held as well.
Yeah.
Yep, absolutely.
Okay, all in favor of that? That's carried. So we got the grants looked after?
Thank you, Shannon.
Thanks, Shannon. Always blessed.
Yeah. Thanks, Shannon. 6.8. 6.8, report number 20. This is budget approvals. This is a report on some tenders for gravel tenders, some of those things we know we're going to have to do. John, would you like to speak to this?
Just on a couple of things, and the intent was to get moving on getting the tenders published, so start getting some pricing. The two issues that were of particular concern when we wrote the report was one about the upgrades to the parking meters in Grand Bend to make sure that they were ready. We've received subsequent news today that those particular meters aren't spec to have this conversion to the better reading, but we can apply some kind of anti-glare film to it, so we thought we can do that for this year. It'll get us through this year. The other one of particular concern or interest was the dredging issue, which is time sensitive in terms of the permit allowed. It's a $15,000 an estimate, so Kevin would undertake to get some firm pricing on that. He's done some initial inquiries. And again, because of the time sensitivity, we weren't sure when the council was going to get the budget, and we didn't want to miss this window at this point. I don't know what the print is.
No, just the date that we were permitted to dredge up into is March 15th for this project. So if we don't get at it basically in the next week or two, we'll miss our opportunity.
So are we going to do this as a one or yes?
Yeah.
What's the total?
4,000.
For everything.
No, that's the,
This isn't giving, I want to reiterate, this isn't giving approval to anything other than we published requests for tenders, requests for quotes, so that they would specifically come back for council approval. It just gets the information out and we get some pricing.
you get better pricing on gravel and tenders and dust control if you have the tenders out early. Councilor Monson, you'll move this report that we have proceed with the Deputy Mayor Day. Councilor Russell?
So my understanding of all those, for all the reasons you're stating, except for the dredging, which has to be done, thankful for going on top of it. We finally got the permit like only a month ago. It took us 9 months to get the permit.
Any other questions? All in favor of that? It's carried. Okay, we've dealt with the zone amendment. 610, parking restrictions. Clerk's report 6, Main Street East, Grand Bend. The recommendation there, this is to allow for no parking. Councilor Cook?
I'll move the recommendation.
Second by Councilor Bonsteel. Any other questions? Deputy Mayor Day?
Yes, just a question to the council in the Grand Bend area, whether this is a serious problem, that they're getting a lot of people parking in proper places, and it's, so I just didn't know.
Safety.
Very much a safe issue.
Okay, all in favor of that? That's carried. We'll get to that later. Committee of Adjustment applications for information. Report 12.
Receive and file.
Receive and file. Councilor Underwood, second by Deputy Mayor Day. All in favor of that? Carried. Clerk's report 13. This is for an agreement to authorize the municipality to opt-in parking infraction enforcement. I would ask the clerk to explain this. It seems to me it was, what are we opting into?
Well, I tried to explain it in my report. It is a little confusing, but basically basically what opting in means is it gives the municipality a little bit more power over parking funds. And I did try to explain that the current process is we go through, if somebody has a ticket, we send them a letter after 7 days. If it's not paid, we send them another letter. Again, if it remains unpaid, the next step is it goes to the provincial offensive office and sign. And basically what they do is they send another letter saying it hasn't been paid, and they add on an administration fee at that time. And again, if it's not paid, then the request goes to the MTO to deny a plate sticker when the person goes to renew their license. Basically, what opting in allows us to do is eliminate the step from the POA office, and basically, we would send out that third reminder. And Janet provided some information as to what the staff involvement would be. She doesn't feel that it would be too involved because our processes that we already have in place, it's just another step. And basically, our computer programs allow this to happen. So it may take a little bit more time at the beginning, but then again, it gives us more control over the whole process and a little bit more money too. So we're recommending that we do opt in, which is the terminology.
Councillor Cook,
I'll move the recommendation, but you want to ask a question?
second by Councillor McGuire. Any other questions?
I guess just in the $8 administration, we can do less than, I suppose.
Yes.
Okay, all in favor of that? That's carried, thank you. And then the next is the agreement, the opt-in agreement, long agreement. 613 is the fee adjustment for the parking lots. This is for recommendation there. Recommendation, some of this came through from the Chamber of Commerce. Councillor Owen?
I'll move the recommendation. I think most of this we had discussed at our last budget meeting, as I recall. So I think all of this is implementing that discussion.
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
And I think the direction at the council meeting was to change the fees for the lots that primarily would be used by the beach patrons. And we've left the ones that are a little further up the strip at the same, and the free lodging will remain free as well.
I second that.
Okay. Any other questions? Dr. Ray?
I'm just wondering whether we should be watching this and evaluating it and not holding to it necessarily, because we could kill the goose that lays the golden egg if we start to get too high and people are saying, we're not gonna pay $20. Because I mean, I've been in places like downtown Toronto or something, I'm like, wow, $15? You know, and money isn't an issue for me like it is for some other people, you know, it's like, it just seems to be a little too grabby. So I just wonder whether we should just evaluate it for a month, see if people are shying away, if there's any kind of negativity about it, and do they have buzz in our tourists that they're not happy. That's my thought.
Councillor Russell?
I think it's a good point. I brought up a year ago, the whole idea of making funds out of fines and stuff, and there's a negative connotation to things like that. But I think we work with the chamber in terms of monitoring and feedbacks and that, and just keep listening to people, and that's a good thing. But one of the things that I saw on the paper a couple of weeks ago was on TV, that was Fort Stanley's going to consider, I think,
Charging fees.
and so I think what you're going to find is the options that were rolled out a couple of years ago to do all the rehabilitation that was done. Other people are looked at the modeling that was used. Through you, John, I think that's exactly what's happened, and they realized that there was a revenue stream to give them services in that. The $20, I get your point, but I look at it this way, that wherever I go for entertainment for the kids or grandkids now, I just seem to be paying continually for, it doesn't matter where I go anymore. Downtown London, to go to a festival downtown London, I pay almost $20 in parking now. So I think you're correct in terms of that, but I'm just wondering if it's all relative. You know, it's going to be paid, you're going to be paying at different places. And my understanding is Fort Stanley, Grand Bend, you know, you go to one lake or the other lake, and you're a party animal, so.
I was just cleaning.
I was just cleaning.
As much. Monitor, yes.
Councillor Owen?
I guess it's just, when we did have this discussion, we had quite a considerable discussion when we did review the budget. We're also looking at some of the suggestions from the chamber